What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back to the final part of our adventure with Bigus. So quite a bit has changed. I'm 120 now. I also have a spare 3 million souls. If you're curious how all that happened, just watch the stream that's in the playlist. We're basically doing a bunch of PvP. Turns out Bigus is super strong in PvP. And a couple of the people we killed, well, one guy in particular would drop like 3 million souls per kill, and I killed his ass twice. So that was enough to get me to 120. But yeah, so we have the Blessed Meridian Hammer now. There's basically two biggest setups here. The first is to go with the Iron Knuckles and Moonlight, which works really well. The alternative is to go with the Adjudicator Shield and Blessed Meridian Hammer. So which setup I go for really depends on kind of what I'm up against. The Blessed Meridian Hammer is more of a PvP thing, whereas this is more PvE. This thing just, you know, it shreds in PvE, so it works really well here. Meridian Hammer still does good in PvE as well, but that's my my weapon for PvP in particular. Yeah, come here, scraping spearman. Definitely the easiest I've ever killed that guy. Oh shit. Vader's doing a lot of damage. Probably let my regen take care of it from here. So part of the reason that we had decided to do this before Maiden Estrella was I was hoping to get all the souls associated with this encounter beforehand. You know, like I wanted to get those souls to level up. But that's kind of a non-issue now, considering that I'm already 120. Which, for those curious why I stopped at 120 despite having so many more souls, 120 is typically the PvP meta for this game. So if you want to connect to other players, 120 typically is the kind of the sweet spot for that. And part of the reason for that is at 120 you have enough stats to have a build very much set, but not be completely overkill. So, and we'll talk more about this on the actual build videos, but just to go into it briefly, you know, looking at this setup here, I have 50 vitality, which is basically the soft cap for vitality. Any other points I put in vitality, I'm going to have minimal gains. I have endurance at 40. That's a soft cap for endurance. I also have faith at 50. You really, I mean, their soft cap is technically around 30 for there, but you can go up to 50 in magic or faith and still get decent returns. But any farther beyond that, and you're going to see minimal. So that is health, stamina, and a primary stat, all at 50. And then beyond that, I have enough strength and dex to kind of use my Meridian Hammer here. I have enough intelligence to boost my MP up enough that I can get a single cast off. And so basically we have 3 stats that have kind of hit that threshold, and then we've distributed points into other areas to just kind of round the build on out. In a similar fashion, if I was doing a strength build, like a dedicated strength build, I'd have the same focus of like vitality, endurance, and strength, or vitality, endurance, and dexterity or magic. And so the reason that 120 is typically kind of the meta for a game like this is because let's say that the meta was 150 in this game. Well, suddenly that's an extra 30 points I'm putting in magic, and magic is up to to 40 at that point. So now I'm no longer a faith build. I'm a faith and a magic build. Or let's say it was even higher. Let's say we went up to 200, you know? Then I could be a super powered strength faith build that is maxing out their strength while still having whatever they need in terms of faith. So basically what it comes down to is to make sure that there's build diversity, especially with PvP. I think someone's trying to invade me, but I think the password is still on. Basically, all it is doing is it's making it so that we can actually have some diversity in the game when it comes to builds, and not everybody is an everyman, if you will, you know? Like, when it comes to PvP, and in PvE this isn't as much of a concern. You know, if you're doing pure PvE, you know, fuck it, level up to 200 if you want. There's still like a meta level, because that's how easy it'll be to connect with other players, but it's not as, you know, you can always just password and do it. Whereas if you're looking to do invasions in particular, that's where that meta cap really comes into play. Which is an important note. If you're using passwords for either invasions or co-op, the cap doesn't matter at all. You know, when you use a password, like right now, we had booty on as the password. With that on, anybody can invade. It doesn't matter if they were super high level. Doesn't matter if they were, you know, level 30 or level 300. If they have booty on, they can come into my game. Out of my way. But for the sake of, like, me jumping into somebody's world and trying to find and kill them, that's the important factor. That's where, like, the meta comes in. Because there's a range of connectivity that if you're too high or too low, you won't match up with other players while invading or doing, like, you know, just on the spot multiplayer. We've been doing a lot of it on stream, but I haven't actually used this on an episode yet, so I'm going to show it off. Second chance on. I also got rid of Wrath of God, or God's Wrath, excuse me. It's still good for PvE, it's just too slow in PvP, and that's where this build goes after this episode. Anti-magic though, oh man, so much fun to shut down caches with that. So, got that up, and then Cloak and Acid Cloud to be trolly a little bit. Bigus ready to fight, Bigus ready to fight. Fight. Smashing Allant, feel right. There was an invader in the game, otherwise I'd be skipping these cutscenes, but somebody's trying to get in, and they're not able to because they have dookie internet. Yeah! 398 AR. Starting with the big guns, are ya? This thing has a lot of stun. Now you're really getting to see. This is the regen build at its full potential. As we have regen coming in from the shield, we have it coming in from the weapon, and we have it coming in from the ring. I don't have regeneration on, but I have second chance on, so if this thing manages to kill me somehow, my health will just start regenerating back up. Like, look how fast it goes up. I never would have thought this thing could stun lock Allant. Not today, old man. Put you back in a nursing home. Is that not the cheekiest shit?
How did you defeat my
Monarch reflection.
The rest is up to the old.
I don't know what to do with all these souls. Where's she at? Oh, she's over here. That's the thing. I hate having this many souls and like nothing to do with them. 'Cause it's like I want to level, but at the same time I'm like, no, no. Maybe I'll get like, you know what? Yeah, I'll get like 5 points. Maybe just 5. Maybe just 5 points. That way, if I die to gravity, I'm not losing much. We're gonna take 5 points. Well, there maybe? A little bit more MP, I guess? I mean, I don't even use MP with this build. I don't know what else I would use it on. Go memory, and then, that maybe? I don't know. No, I don't need to buy points. Let's go kill the final boss. Maybe one day I'll have a character that I just take all the way up. The Bigus is not that character. So the thing about gravity, as an invader, if you die to gravity, you'll lose a level. So kind of what I was getting at there was I wanted to have some kind of buffer stats so that if I'm invading and I get ledged and I lose a level, I don't drop down to 119.
Turn back. I shouldn't. No harm come to this fire.
Yeet! Delete!
In the deepest depths of the swamp. Why must you pests insist upon our head? You abandoned us long ago. What right do you have? We live humble lives.
3 for 3. Sit down, buddy.
This is our home. We have done no harm to you.
Think I can out-heal the plague?
What more can you possibly take from us?
Your life!
Dear, you are too cruel. You have abandoned us. Is that not punishment enough?
Ring up sincere prayer. Which, on the note of miracle builds, that's actually really, really nice ring for miracle builds. Basically boost your miracle power by a huge amount. I want to say it's like almost doubles it. Either doubles it or it's 50%. Let me see here. Ring of Sincere Prayer increases miracle power by 10% and cast time by, or power by 50%, cast time by 10%. So yeah, pretty good. Especially if you're using Wrath of God or you're using a lot of the healing miracles. I'm working more utility miracles, so you know it's not going to matter for second chance or anti-magic or direct phantoms. I mean, do I want resurrect? Yeah, sure, why not? It's not like I have anything else to spend it on.
Let us proceed.
Bigus's journey is coming to an end. Killing all the bad guys, that's what Bigus does.
You have been chosen by the Old One. Will you seek the everlasting demons? Whatever your choice, surely you have seen for yourself. May you be welcome. Fills this world.
Bop and a boop and a bibbity bop. Bop and a bop.
Poison to the poison. The Old One will feed upon our souls and put an end to this tragedy.
Bibbity bop boop. I'm gonna hit you in your snoot.
You fool. Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
Oh, come on. Totally gonna carry that. I never did get that, I don't know if I even need it on this character. I never did get the part I would need. The demon brand. I want to get it. I think you need to maintain tendency with it. Oh, we need to go more points in magic to even use this bitch. Yeah, no, cancel that. We're not interested in it. My guy's kind of a good guy.
My thanks and love.
I'll let her do the lure back to sleep thing. And thus the big boy goes away. Let the credit roll, and let's get the first part of New Game Plus done real quick. Alright, we are what, 1840? We're about to find out just how fast I can go. Let's see if I can clear all the way up through Phalanx in sub 10. That'll be the closest you'll ever see to me attempting to do a speed run. Moving pretty quick so far. The thing I think a lot of people forget, like, especially with New Game Plus, like, you don't need to, you know, it's not like you're following the 100% walkthrough again. You can cruise, man. I've killed these guys. I don't need to fight these dudes again. And things that would have been basically impossible on New Game, you can do pretty easily on New Game Plus. Come on, you're ruining my time. There we go. I think it's been sub 5. Man, this thing is so satisfying to fight with Moonlight. Oh, you know what? Can I... Hang on. I really want to test something. I need to test it. I need to see if it works. Let me get it out real fast.
I'm sorry, but I would be happy to lighten you.
Yeah. Where...
Rest assured.
No, wait, is there no one here I can talk to attune miracles?
I can set and your arm. I wish me the
Need a pure faint stone lady.
me the
Shit, I don't think they're here, bro. No. No. Can I do miracles with this guy? I don't think so. Oh, bro, no one is here until I complete the first level. Fuck. It's so dookie. I was gonna... Oh. Man, that's ass. I was gonna pop a Wrath of God and see if I could just wipe out all of them at once, but... Rip the dream, apparently. It's not happening this time. I have a feeling it would have been, like, really fucking satisfying to do, too. Just the massive Wrath of God and watch every single one of them just be like, blah, 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 blah. All of them blowing up at once. Oh, dude, it would have been so good. I mean, that's satisfying, and that's not even all of them. It's just most of them. I was gonna put on that ring too for the 50% miracle boost. I'm pretty sure it would have easily killed everything, with the exception of the big guy. The big guy probably would have survived. Everything else would have been blown away. Anyway, we're gonna wrap things up here for now. This is, I guess, the end of Bigus's journey. So obviously we're gonna have lots of PvP and stuff still. But with this done, I think that kind of puts a pin in my PvE Demon Souls runs. I mean, we've done Quality, Strength, Dex, Magic, Faith. That's kind of the 5 archetypes of Souls-like, if you will. So either way, it's been fun. Thanks for tuning on in. And until we get started with Cyberpunk, probably just be doing daily streams on the channel. So right around like noon, 1 o'clock Central, just take a look and I should be live. Probably playing Demon Souls. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.